Hey, good people. Tiffany Javon here, back with another video. And today we actually want to talk about the advantages of having a business coach or a business mentor. So, if you are like myself, you're in business, you're new in business, or aspiring to be a business owner, you're thinking about brainstorming some ideas on what business you would like to open in 2025, and you're flirting with the idea, you're writing notes, you're scavenging, day and night. You're doing your research on what would be beneficial for you to open, kind of what your goals are, kind of what your aspirations are, kind of what you're gravitating towards, maybe what skill set you have, or maybe what talent you have. If you can cook or you can bake, if you like to sell a product, if you like to sell a service, whatever it is, business coaching and business mentorship can definitely help boost your business tremendously, exponentially actually. And so if you guys are a numbers person, and even if you're not, you understand the difference between adding and subtracting and then multiplication, right? And so adding and subtracting is kind of like what you can do on your own, typically. And now granted, and with business coaching and business mentorship, you just, instead of it being an addition, it would be a multiplication. And let me explain why. Because it's an exponential thing. Because usually with business coaches and business mentorships, they're already savvy in business. Okay, there's always a core like mentality that you have to have in order to become a business owner, in order to run a business and sustain a business for longevity. And these business coaches and business mentors, they know this, right? They've been in business themselves. They've talked with a lot of different business owners. They've coached people, through different various types of businesses. So it doesn't necessarily have to per se, there are some overall general business coaches that can help you really with the mental of it all. Because I think a lot of times people get it in their own way, business owner, especially new business owners, because we're kind of like a fish out of water. We don't know, kind of like we got what I say all the time, we got Bambi legs when it comes to something brand new to us. And so you want to lock arms with somebody that's been there before. You know what I mean? Somebody that has tips and tricks, somebody that has the knowledge, somebody that has expertise, somebody that has maybe the experience under their belt of not only being a business owner but being a business coach and leading other businesses, so that way they can get to their next and they can grow exponentially. And so one of the things that is an advantage of having a business coach is it will boost your confidence as a business owner. First of all, it's already an exciting thing at the same time, but it can kind of be, nerve-wracking or whatever to be a new business owner. And so having somebody that can kind of lock arms with you, that can pour into you, that can encourage you, that can boost your self-confidence to let you know, like, hey, you are doing what you need to do. You are, focusing on the right things. And maybe you hadn't looked at this idea or this, marketing strategy or this or that can help you boost yourself and help you get out there, right? And get that visibility that you need, that brand visibility that you need. So boosted confidence is the number one thing that's an advantage of having a business coach. Number two is that you get to develop new skills. They can look at you holistically and see kind of what you're already doing, kind of what you're already kind of have experience with, or whatever the case may be, what's been working for you, what's not. And we can kind of do an evaluation, and then they can take their business knowledge on what all the different people that they've worked with in the past, and let you know, hey, in the past these things have worked, these things have worked to get brand visibility, these things have worked to get people to grow their following on their social media platforms, and these things and tips and tricks have worked for these type of businesses. So you can try this and try that. So it's people that is already tested, tried and true, all these different things. And so you getting that experience firsthand, from pretty much the horse's mouth. And so you get a chance to benefit from that. You know what I mean? You didn't have to go through all their learning curves, but you're definitely getting all their benefits. So you get to develop new skill sets. They can call out new skills that you need to develop. Number three, which is, I think actually three probably should be number one, which is networking. And the statement goes, your net worth, with a TH, you know what I mean, is only as big as your network with an K. And so what that simply means is when you connect with other like-minded people, when you connect with other business owners, you connect with, mentors and coaches, and you connect with people that are in business, that are going, that are growing, that are expanding, that are connecting with other people. You know what I mean? Because you just never know. It's like a power source, right? It's like literally plugging a plug into a socket, right? When you get into that socket, you get that jolts of energy, that boast of power that you get from being connected to like-minded people, to people that are in similar businesses, people that are already successful. They may have had their business 5, 10, 20 years, or whatever the case may be. So when you connect with other people and their network, and you connect with that person, that network just became open to you. And what I mean by that is, say for instance, if I know, in just say this, if I know in my phone book I have connections with maybe 2,000 people, right, across social media platforms, across, whether I've had they're a friend of mine, whether I went to church with them, whether they're family, whether they're friends of family, whether they're people that I met through, working in different jobs or whatever case may be, people that I picked up along the way with doing things for the community. So say for instance, I have 2,000 people, right? So my network is 2,000 people. But if I connect with another person, just one more person, and their network is 5,000 people, my network just grew by 5,000. You see what I'm saying? So I have my 2,000, and then I have access to their 5,000, because that's what you do when you connect with people and you're literally trying to give, because it's supposed to be like a reciprocity type relationship. You're giving as well as receiving. You're not just taking and taking and taking. No, you're giving too. You're supporting that individual as well. You're supporting that individual's business, where you're shedding light on things that's worked for you, whether you've given experience or you've given tips that's worked for you, and that's something that they can pick up on, or you actually go into business with that person in a partnership, and you're able to benefit from their business. So you purchase or procure what their business services or their products or whatever, and at the same time they do the same thing for you, and you connect together. You figure out how you can collaborate, how both your businesses can grow from that connection. And one of those things that can help tremendously is by you getting access to their network of people. So now that you connected with that one other individual, and they have 5,000 a 5,000 person network, then they're going to, when they know, like, and trust you, you connected, you want to collaborate, they want to help you grow your business, you want to help them grow theirs, and there's a same, like a mutual agreement there, then they will maybe post your business on their platforms. So now their 5,000 person network now has visibility on your brand, on your service. So that's how big and how massive networking is. And so definitely don't shy away from it. I know some people are not an extrovert, or maybe not a person that has maybe the wanting to get out there and put themselves out there and make connections and stuff like that, especially if you're an introvert. But if you're in business, you can't, your personality really doesn't, like, as far as introvert and extrovert, like, you can't let that stop you. You cannot let that stop you from making meaningful business connections and collaborations, because you just never know who your network knows. You know what I mean? And so that's your resourcefulness. Once you connect to that other resource, now you got even more resources. You see what I'm saying about multiplication? We're not talking about adding and division here. We're talking about multiplication. The next thing is that you get some leadership development. So maybe we're connecting with other people. Maybe you're an introvert and you're connecting with another introvert that kind of was like you, maybe was shy to get started, shy to get themselves out there, but for whatever reason they picked up on, or they honed in on some skills to help them with getting over that nervousness of being an introvert and becoming slightly extroverted, just in the realm of making connections and being purposeful, wanting to connect and network with other people and network with other businesses. So they can teach you tips and tricks on the things that they did to overcome maybe that hesitancy was like, I really don't want to talk to people and stuff like that. Well, maybe they started with connecting with people on Facebook groups, because those groups and those connections on different platforms and those groups are like, they're gems for real. And so literally, like me, I've been joining different business collaboration groups, business women in businesses that are local to my area, also businesses that are across the US or whatever, across the world, because you just never know who's going to be able to benefit you from the collaboration. The person doesn't have to be near you. They don't have to live in your same state. They can live, a country over or whatever the case may be, because the digital marketing space, like when you have to market your business, it needs to be like online, right? And so you just never know who that person knows. Just because somebody's from another country or from a different state of yours, doesn't mean they don't know people that's in your area. Doesn't mean that they don't know tips and tricks and tools and marketing strategies and stuff that will help you in your business. So they don't have to be close to you in order to be able to benefit your business. You know what I mean? They don't, as far as close and local location. And so that's so you get to develop, your leadership gets to develop. You get to come out of that shell a little bit, maybe experience something new. You get to go to some of these networking mixers and different things like that to, maybe work on your 30-second or your 1 minute spiel about your business, and you get so focused, laser focused on what you do and what you offer and the value that you add. You get a chance to practice on that with real people. You get real feedback, and then you never know, that might give you, again, number one, that boost of confidence that you need to step out there and to make yourself known, right? Another thing is that you develop lasting relationships, and that's the thing that's like, that's gold right there. Like, that's invaluable, meaning there's no price that you can put on that when you link up with someone and the intent is to connect because you want a business connection, and that person ends up becoming a lifelong friend. Like, I mean, I've had this experience, and I know probably you have had this experience, and I'm just not even talking about in business, but I'm just talking about in life. You met a person that was a coworker. Other than that, you would have never met this person in your life. Your paths would have never crossed. Or you went to school with this person, and other than that, if you hadn't went to school with them, your paths would have never crossed. And so because of that, you link up with that person. You might have studied with that person. You might have attended some classes and different things with that person. You might have joined or visited a church or whatever, and if it wasn't, they weren't a member of your church, you would have never met them, and so these people that you spend time with, that you spend even more time with outside of these places in which you met them, then they turn around and become friends. And then friends sometimes even become family. And so, like, these relationships, these lasting relationships that are built on, you just never know, who you would know and how you will meet them and how that relationship will blossom over the years. Another thing that you would get an advantage of getting a business coach or a business mentor is that you get increased engagement. You get to increase engagement from them because they're going to be constantly giving you feedback on what you're doing and your ideas and different things like that. But you also get to engage with what they're currently doing, and they will connect you maybe to other business owners in their network or whatever the case may be. And you see how that works? All of a sudden, your network has grown by leaps and bounds. So instead of you connecting with one individual, your business coach, and your business coach knows 3 businesses that they've coached, over the years or whatever, that they know you guys will be, would be great connecting with one another, and you guys can mutually benefit from the connection. So they just connected you to 3 other people, and just go back to that example that I made, which if one person has a network of 5,000 people, and each one of those people have a network of 5,000, now you just exponentially grew your network by 15,000 people. If they connected you with 3 people, that's 5,000. Just like, it's crazy. Like, these numbers can really add up and get there fast. And so that way, we need help in business. You need help. You need to lock arms with like-minded people. You need to lock arms with people that can help you, that can help train you, that can help you look at it in the right lighting, in the right perspective, so that way you can get out of everything that you need, everything that you're putting in, right? And then another thing is that you have accountability with a career coach and a mentor. You know what I mean? A business mentor. And some people even have a career coaches or whatever, but I'm strictly talking about business, because with business, they can just prevent you from going the scenic route, and have to learn everything on your own. And I know I've said in several videos that experience is the best teacher, but it doesn't necessarily have to be your experience. You can lean and glean on other people's experiences and shorten your learning curve. You can shorten your learning curve just by having that business coach. So you definitely need to get one. If you're looking to go into business, or if you're already in business and you don't have one, maybe this is the reason why your business hasn't gone to that next level. Maybe this is the reason why you need to connect with somebody so that way you can get to that next level. Okay. And last but not least, you get to avoid common mistakes. And so that is gold. Like, you get to lean on these people's expertise, their knowledge, and what they've already done, what they've already experienced, what somebody else has already experienced, what they've already learned, years of knowledge, and you get to shorten your learning curve. Not only that, you get to avoid common mistakes where mistakes that they even made. They will even share with you, like, hey, I've been in business for this long, and this is what I did when I first started out. I didn't get a mentor, and these are the common mistakes that I made, or some hangups and some challenges that I ran into because I didn't have someone coaching me through my business. But now that I have a coach, or once I've got a coach and then become a coach, this is all the kind of things that I've been able to do. And so by them sharing that with you, you'll be able to do something similar for your business, and you can catapult your business that way. And so I hope you guys found value in this video. I'm super excited. If you cannot hear that, I'm super excited about talking about business, because this is something that is near and dear to me. Not only having my own event space business, but also being connected with other business owners, being connected with other people that are wanting to grow their family. They're going to grow their financial, they want to grow their faith, they want to grow period, and become the best versions of themselves in every area of their life. Like, I love that. And I do believe in the power of the Bible, where God speaks about, He giving you power to create wealth. He's given us power, each and every one of us, to create our own wealth, to create our own economy, to create our own growth. So take solace in that. You know what I mean? And so I hope you guys found value in this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if there's any businesses that you've already started or that you would like to start in 2025. Go ahead and comment your ideas and different things of that sort below. And until my next video, guys, have a blessed day. Talk later. Bye.